Robert Kraft, all being slick. Got Jared Mayo up out of there. And when you feel like you're the token black head coach, like Antonio Pierce's situation with the Raiders, cats ain't never have a chance. How you gonna win for a historical franchise when you don't have historical quarterbacks and you don't have position? Now let me tell you about the slickness of old Robert Kraft. The slickness, the tokenism, how he used Jared Mayo. Because the whole thing with Cam Newton and everything that didn't work with Bill Belichick, and you know that they want to look like they're doing something progressive. That's a one over on Jerry Jones. That's a one over to say, see, I gave him one. I gave him a chance. And also, fellow Stephen Ross with Miami has got that lawsuit with Brian Flores. The slickness of the NFL. Yeah, they might give you a token position, but you're not giving the best quarterback. You're not giving the best running back. You're not giving the best receiver or the best defense. You're told to put it together, and you don't get the same window and opportunity. Oh, my high. Antonio Pierce had like 2 years, year and a half actually, because he came in as an interim last year and a whole season this year. But look at what he had at quarterback. Look at what he's asked to do in Vegas and what they got. It's not a lot going on there. Jared Mayo, Drake Maine, and what they got. You got to rise up and hope that something. No one had any expectations for either situation. So you want a job that gives you a title. Guess what? How quick will you get another opportunity? Complexion for protection means everything. They turn over jobs left and right for folks who get jobs left and right. Now, granted, Doug Peterson did win a ring in Philadelphia, but he got fired from there from going from Carson Wentz to Jalen Hurts, and then got himself sent out the door because Nick Foles was standing in between. Then he goes to Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence, who, like, he fell off, and then you stuck with Mac and Cheese Jones, who was a bust in New England, but he got a job. Will Doug Peterson get another job? I believe somebody will give him a chance. I keep abreast of these sort of things, because it is a double standard. And owners know the game. It's the Rooney Rule. But then I go from the Fritz Parler was the first African-American NFL coach in the early 20s. You go all the way up to Art Shell taking over for the Raiders in 89. You've only had 24 black NFL head coaches. Let that sink in. And you've just had 2 that were Super Bowl winners, Tony Dungy and Mike Tomlin, who's the winningest African-American head coach. With all due respect to Lovie Smith being in the Super Bowl. It's not a given that you get those opportunities and those chances. It's so far and few in between. This is what I mean by institutionalized systematic racism 101.